There we go.
Hi, Facebook. There's Kaylee and Kelly. Want to go for a drive? Just a minute, let me turn this rig around. There we go. Let's go for a drive. Okay. Come on. There we go, Barney and Sadie. Going for a ride.
Ooh, we have one person watching our video.
One person watching.
Two.
Oh, who's watching? Go for a ride around Chemainus. Welcome to Chemainus. I'll give you a bit of a tour. There you go. On the right, we have Barney. Barney's a 20-year-old Belgian gelding. He's a big boy. He's 18 too. Horse on the left is Sadie. Sadie's a 10-year-old 17-hand Clydesdale mare. And my name is Kelly, and Kaylee is holding the phone. And I won't tell you how old we are. There we go. There's Kaylee. So welcome to Chemainus. On the left here is a chainsaw carving of the first mural of Chemainus called the Skinning Donkey at Work. And also we have people taking pictures of us. Hi! There we go, tourists. The mural across on the right is Logging with Oxen in 1898. That mural, there's wooden poles on the ground between the oxen's feet, and the poles were called skids. When the men lined them up, it was known as a skid row. After the loggers left, people would leave things behind, and homeless people lived there. That's how we got our term today of living on Skid Row. There, made you learn something. On the left is an Emily Carr. Featuring Emily Carr, there is a native longhouse. It's a depiction of a native longhouse, and those are copies of Emily Carr's works of art. Chemainus got permission from the Emily Carr Society in Victoria to paint copies of her paintings. And up top is a totem of an eagle. And on the right, haha, is Camp on Sunday, 1902. Sunday was the only day the men showered and shaved. Yeah, some things don't change. There you go. Who else is going to go for a tour with us today? Hey, you know what? I don't think I should tell you the whole town, though, because, you know, that's kind of cheating. You gotta come help us earn our oats. Well, we'll show you a little bit. Yeah, our vehicle has 2 horsepower, 8-hoof drive, and sometimes it backfires. Ha! Now look around behind you over your right shoulder. I'm turning around. There's a mural of the first company store, Chemainus, in 1917. It was the first store on Vancouver Island with a credit system, and the workers were paid with vouchers to spend at the company store. But watch the mural as we go around the corner. The dimension of the mural, it follows us. And it looks like you can walk right into the store. It moves in the mural. Hi, Jan! Good. Here's Jan. Oh, thank you. On the right features the postal service of Chemainus. Edmund Palmer is the man in the center of the mural. He was our Postmaster General of Chemainus. There is a Vimy Ridge scene on the right, and to the left of the mural, you'll see 2 women in the mural. The woman sitting down, I don't know if you can see it, but behind her her right shoulder, there's a man in a blue outfit walking up the sidewalk, and that's the artist, David Goatley. He added himself to the mural. So he too wanted to be famous in Chemainus. I know, we're so corny.
It only gets better.
It gets worse. Okay, stop sign. See? Yeah, whoa is for those amateurs, right? Hi. They know their way. On the left, the Little White Church was originally established in 1891. They still hold services every Sunday morning. Although we do have a different minister. Not the same guy.
Say hello to Neil.
Neil? Hi, Neil. Come for a ride? Oh dear, I better look good here. Hold on. So here we are, downtown Chemainus. Don't blink. On the right's a mural of old Billy Thomas. Old Billy was the first European male child born in town. Old Billy lived here all of his life, and old Billy died at 102. Yeah, he didn't have kids. or a wife. And back over your right shoulder, just behind us is the hermit, Charlie Abbott. Charlie lived up in the woods in town and he hated everybody, just like my boyfriend. Wow, it's pretty slow today, so you guys are our only customers right now. Our Facebook people. Got a little bit of bells for you. Now, how about, there's a statue right down on the right side of an elder couple sitting on a park bench. See, that's what happens when you sit in town too long. Yeah, they were the last people on our tour. Oh, hello! Oh, you're going to scare my horses. Oh, you're a winter doggy. On the left is engine number 1. This mural actually goes around the corner to your left, but it is the copper mines in Mount Sickard. Henry Smith founded the mines and named it Lenora after his daughter. Okay, you two. Find the car. I can't afford it. There we go. Here's the opening on the walk. Opening on the left side to our second sawmill is sorry, it's like our 5th sawmill in Chemainus. We do have a sawmill operating today. How you doing, Kayla?
Good, we got 11 people watching.
11?
I don't know who they are.
That's half a load on the wagon. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. On the right is our Chemainus Theater, as it was built in 1992, marking the 10th anniversary of our mural project. Upstairs has a fine dining room, and downstairs shows live plays. Now, just in the alleyway, there's 2 murals. The first one is of Carl Schutz. Now, Carl is the man in town who thought of the mural project in the first place, but it took the whole town, mayor, council, and volunteers to make the mural project happen. Today, we're up to 47 murals. A little further in the alleyway, oh, it's just tucked in there. Can't zoom it, but that's okay. It is a hockey game going on the mural. 1929 is the only year on record that our lake froze over. 1 year. And that year we had a hockey game. There you go. We're still Canadian, eh? Sometimes we get winter. Across the road to your left, there's a 10-foot marble carving of a native princess. It's called Spirit of the Earth. It's 10 feet tall and weighs 15 tons. She's the heaviest girl in town. That makes me feel better. Now we're gonna come to our stop sign. Mind your stop sign. Now look for cars. Oh, no, not yet, not yet. Hang on. Hang on. Wait. Okay, merge. We're merging. Yes, that's not a technical horse term, but they know it. And Sadie wants to go left because that way is home. Right is work.
Summon veg or bigger from Neil.
The what?
Summon veg or bigger.
Oh, really? On the left is his second sawmill in 1879, converted from water wheel power to steam power. And on the right, this mural is actually pretty amazing in person. You have to come see it. It's a 3-dimensional mural called Emily's Beloved Trees. If you go across the street from that mural, it looks like you can walk right into that art gallery. Way down on the right across the parking lot, there's a mural way down there of the first schoolhouse of Chemainus in 1883. It was a 1-room school and it had 10 students in the whole school. And 7 were brothers and sisters. Weed? Yeah, right here. Yeah, there you go. There's some weed right there. There you go, Neil. Maybe we'll get you a deal. Funny you should mention that. Way down on the right is a mural of a native princess on a cliff. Her robe is made out of bark from the cedar trees. Native people would use cedar bark because it was a natural bug repellent. What did he say? Pot plant? Yeah, there's a pot plant. And on the right, on the side of the subway, are the temporary homes of the road construction camp in 1912. The men built the houses on stilts in case it flooded. And across the street to your left is a long mural called The World in Motion, showing Chemainus from 1883 to 1939's parade. The brown building in the middle there is the Horseshoe Bay Hotel. It's been in operation since 1892. They still are in operation today. You can go there, but not every every room has a washroom. It's kind of old from the 1800s. Yeah, but you know, they got a good pub. Come on, Barney. And on the right is Memories of a Chinese Boy. Ning Chang is the boy in the brown and the blue jacket in the doorway. Ning's family owned a store in Old Town Chemainus. And his mother used to hand candy out to the kids. I think that's a good place for a dentist shop. Neil wants a sub? Okay. It'll be a real slow delivery, almost as slow as my draft horse friends' hats. Like, yeah. Yeah, that takes a little while. I think Subway is faster.
Barbara, you girls are so silly.
You girls are so silly. Hi, Barbara. Yeah, we are silly. And what else are you gonna do on a Tuesday afternoon on a horse wagon? But big old Barney has actually been retired a lot of this year. We've hardly brought him out because earlier in May he was in a pretty bad shape. So this is how we exercise our horses. I sure as heck am not gonna ride him. No way, man. It's a little wide.
Stop for more weed then, Neil.
Oh, you think Barney needs weed? No, on the right there is a beautiful mural, actually. It's on the side of our Legion. It's called Passing the Torch. That was painted by Sim McDonald. Sim is the curator of the murals in town, and she makes sure everything looks good. We have our Festival of Murals Society, and they determine who paints what where, and they pay the artist. Each artist is a professional artist that gets paid for their work, and each mural is a copyrighted work of art by that artist. Artist gets paid in the tens of thousands of dollars per mural. No starving artists here. There's a gas station. The only gas we have is kind of, yeah, environment friendly. Sometimes the vehicles backfire, but we have our mufflers on the horses. Okay, now this mural on the right is kind of cool. I like this mural because the artist put in an optical illusion in the middle part. So if you look in the middle part, you'll see a silo with some train tracks. You see these train tracks here are angled up the hill, but watch the train tracks as we move down the hill. They actually change their angle and they'll follow you. There you go. Now they angle to the bottom of the hill. Isn't that cool? I'm not going to reverse so you can see it again. Too bad. Sadie's not that great at reverse. Now across the parking lot to your right is a 3 mural collage. It's painted by 3 separate artists in 1982. That's our second mural painted in town. Shall we keep going or am I going to sign off? You guys want to go for more tour?
I think it's like Neil.
Anybody? Or my corny jokes? Okay, stop sign. There we go. All right.
No one's really saying much.
Nobody's saying much. I guess we lost you.
We should go to the bakery.
We should go to the bakery. Going to Old Town. Going to the bakery. You guys want to come to the bakery with us? We never go there, honest. On the right's a small-scale replica of the first water wheel that powered our first sawmill in town back in 1862. The area behind the water wheel is called Water Wheel Park because we're so good at naming things. I tell you, this is a lot of fun. Now I know why Neil talks so much on the live video. Except you're not looking at Neil's face right now. You get to look at my pretty town. Hey, how's it going? We just know a couple people. There's 4,000 people in town and no secrets. Everybody knows everything. And if you don't know what you're doing, somebody will tell you. On the right's our cenotaph, the war monument dedicated to soldiers from Chemainus who fought and died in the wars. And for you gardening buffs, that big bush behind the Canada flag there is super, super tall. That's a rhododendron bush. Any of you gardeners? It's gigantic. See, if you want your gardens to look good, it's because people in town get donations from the horses. Yeah, so if anybody wants some, we have lots. Constantly in production. On the left is our Chemainus Seniors Drop-In Center. Oh, you can't see the mural. Oh, run to the back. This mural on the left is a family. Let's go
Still really hard to see, but...
Yeah, the little girl's face in the mural is kind of the wrong way around though, so it's scary. I'm going now.
Okay, I'm holding on.
Don't pull off the wagon! Watch out for that turbo boost! Alright, we're just gonna mosey on through town. Now on the right, there's a blue building. Look on the roof of the building, you'll see a statue of an old sea captain. Now, he used to be faced in a different direction, but a lady in town said he was looking in her bedroom window. So we had to move him. Now we call him Tom.
Sorry if there's any Toms out there.
Yeah, sorry Tom. Now back over our left shoulder here is the rest of the mural with the picnic in the park. This is number 41. That's one of our newer murals in town. And back to the mural on the blue building. That's called the Spirit of Chemainus. It was built out in Chemainus Harbor in 1985. Then they sailed it across to the Vancouver Expo in '86 to represent our town. I think Barney needs a shoe done. Now this little building on the right is so cute. It's called the Little Inn on Willow, and it is the world's smallest luxury hotel. It's so cute. Has one room. They rent it out by the night, and to get a bottle of champagne. So if you're enjoying your tour, I accept e-transfers at happyhorselady3@hotmail.com. There you go. Help us earn our oats when there's nobody in town. Stop sign. Okay, looking for cars. Alright, nothing coming. Let's go. There we go. Now we'll take you down to Old Town. Down here is where the town originated in the 1800s. Lots of old heritage buildings and shops down here. And a pretty good bakery.
That we don't go too often.
Oh no, we don't
Never.
go there.
Or drive through to the Thai restaurant.
No. Never go here.
Hit lady3@horsemail.com.
What? Hit lady?
Hit lady3@horsemail.com.
Yeah, hit
question
lady.
mark.
Yeah, that's it.
What was it? What was your email?
It's actually happyhorselady3@hotmail.com. But I was just kidding. Unless you have lots of money, then go ahead. Now here we are, we're going to make a left turn. We're going down Maple Street. Make sure we don't hit anybody. No expensive cars in the way, so we'll carry on. Aha. Now down here is Old Town. This is where the town originated. On the right is the 67th Battalion, awaiting the train to take them out to World War I in 1915. Oh, I wonder if we should turn off the video, because I don't know if we'll squeeze past this bus or not. Really?
We're tight.
Easy. Come on, little steps. Just little steps. Easy. Oh, we weren't planning this on the ride, were we? Easy. Yeah, I think we're scaring the driver. Hey, don't stop. Let's go. There you go. We got it. No problem.
Yay!
Yay! I didn't have to buy anybody a paint job. Run! On the right it's called Mill Street, 1948. That mural there. Oh, and here's the barber shop, the hairdresser shop. I really should go there one day. I really need a haircut. Now this is Maple Street. If you come to town and you're on Maple Street, if you go to the end of the road, there's an ocean beach and a playground down there. It's really nice. Go for a swim if you're brave, like, you know, those Albertan people. They can go for a swim. It's not a polar bear for them. New stop sign. Alright. Nothing coming, let's go. Come on, Mary. Come on, Sadie. Gotta get up the hill now.
Better hold on.
Gotta get up. Oh, Sadie likes trotting up the hill. Barney's like, whatever. Oh, alright, I'll trot.
Oh, there's chickens on the road.
Oh, there's chickens on the road. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because the horses were coming. Oh, we don't go all the way up the hill, by the way.
We might have to.
We have union workhorses here. They're union. Oh, look at this. Chemainus has decided to give me a lot of obstacles today.
Can you do it?
I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Easy. Hi, Clayton. Hi. Yeah, crazy locals. Crazy, crazy. Oh, we got it. No problem. No problem. We got it. It's all good. Gee, I'll have to pay these people later. That was the excitement of our tour there. On the right is 1939's Japanese community in Chemainus. It was the first year our Japanese community in town entered our parade, and they won first prize for their float. The two Japanese murals here were sponsored by the Japanese Canadian Redress Foundation and Communications Canada in honor of our Japanese citizens that lived in Chemainus before the internment in World War II. Just up ahead on the left is Edward Yoshida. Edward is the first Japanese-Canadian Boy Scout troop master. He started the first Boy Scout troop in Chemainus in 1929. The artist actually put in his family tree in the background of that mural. The black and white figures on the steps of the house is the artist Santano's family tree. Oh.
I'm trying to see it, but it's the cars
Well,
in the way.
Come to town. And on the right is some information about the Japanese people that lived in our town before the internment in World War II. We had over 300 residents. You're going to take a little shortcut. I'm going to go straight and look back over your right shoulder. You'll see a mural of the scenic view of Chemainus in 1910. Say goodbye to the bakery, Kalia. We'll come back later.
Goodbye, bakery.
Aww. On the left is a ferry. If you want to go to Vancouver, don't take that ferry. It doesn't go there. It goes to Thetis Island or Penelakut Island.
Beautiful murals. Is the bank one fixed from Megan?
No, the one on the bank is the lumber barons. It's not fixed yet. Nope. The artist is not happy with the stucco on the wall. It's really hard to paint on it. It's too rough. So they're working on fixing up the surface of that wall. And that wall has been a lot of problems, so the bank's finally fixed the wall properly so it doesn't leak. But it's on the list of things to do.
Hazel says, hi Kelly, love your tour chit-chat.
Hi Hazel, love you too. Now there's Chemainus Harbor over there. Chemainus has been in the same location since 1862. It's the longest running site for a sawmill in North America. It's because we have a natural deep sea port. So the huge ships come right into our dock out there. They load up our lumber and take it to countries all over the world. It's some of the best lumber in the world, and it's all exported because we can't afford it.
Play V says, who and when did they do the murals?
The mural started 1982. Our mill, we've been a mill town since 1862. Hang on, gotta get up the hill. Up the hill. Here we go. No, we gotta charge the hill with an empty wagon. Woo! Alright, sorry. Mural started 1982. The mill shut down, and we started off with 5 murals. And the mural project was a grant from the BC government for tourism. On the right is engine number 3. The man driving the train is Sam Alexander. He drove trains up and down Vancouver Island for over 50 years. Right now we're up to 47 murals. Some of them are not visible because we did take down an old building. We felt that we would rather not have the asbestos and lead paint in that building, so they took down the old fire hall. So there are 2 murals that are not around, and they are looking for walls to relocate those murals. However, that being said, just last week they made a print of one of the murals that was on the old fire hall, and they put it on another wall. So I can show you if you want. We're on our way there. Might as well. Might as well. Yeah, that was happyhorselady3@hotmail.com.
We got 38 people.
Wow, you guys won't fit on the wagon. This is sweet. Look at that, my horses didn't even make us sweat. We got 38 people on our tour. Fantastic. We gotta do more tours like this.
Megan asked, which ones did you paint?
Which ones did I paint? All of them. Yeah. No, I can do a really, really wicked looking stick horse. I'm so good at that.
And circles.
Circles. Yeah, we went to paint night. Apparently I'm good at circles. Might be my dizzy personality. Don't say anything, Neil. Now across the parking lot, that building way over there, that's the Chemainus Valley Museum, the Visitor Center, and public washrooms. Just in case you have to go to the museum really bad. I know, the jokes get worse.
Someone said, where are we? Janet asked, where are we?
We're in Chemainus, Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. We are the original town to start doing murals on our walls. The murals started in 1982 when our town was nothing but a little mill town and we didn't want it to die. The mill was shutting down.
Neil said in rain cover.
It's not raining right now. On the left here is a mural that has number 1 in the bottom right corner. It's called the Steam Donkey at Work, but technically it's a copy of the first mural.
I don't know if we can get this.
The first mural, we'll try and get it, was painted in 1982. That was painted before we built the bank. So the mural is still there, but you have to look in between the brick wall and the white wall. It's going to be hard to see on the phone, but between those walls you can just barely see the first mural of town.
I don't know if we got it.
The artist painted that one. Here on the left's the first telephone company with Daisy and Sophie. They service 30 telephones. And if they weren't home, no one in town could make a phone call. And here on the left, this is the print I was talking about of the third mural of Chemainus. It's got engine number 3 going over the Chemainus River at Copper Canyon. And that one was on our old it was on our old fire hall, and they made a print and put it on the wall there. I kind of like it. It's really bright. I tell you. That'll wake you up on a morning. Here's our post office in case you need to mail without an E. You can send me a present. I'll give you my post box.
Megan said, do you do the tail braids?
I did today, but you know, Kalia does fantastic ones too. But today I did it. Just because, you know, it's feng shui. Like, this is what we have to look at all day, so we're going to decorate it. You know, make it pretty. Hey, mind your stop signs. Mind your stop sign.
So Janet says hello from California.
Wow!
Beautiful town.
California. Wow, this is pretty wicked. I haven't done a tour like this before. We should do this more often. Here on the left is the HMS Forward. This was a British ship, and it was commissioned to find out who murdered a family of settlers. They found the people within 2 weeks. And who was it? Megan was asking about the wall. Here's the wall on the right, Megan. They're going to be repainting the Lumber Barons mural. They keep telling me that. Across the street to the left is our most recognized mural of Chemainus. This mural here is called the Native Heritage Mural. The face on the left of the mural, like there's 3 large faces in the center. Well, the face on the left was a pilot for the Royal Navy and a constable for the Native Police. In the center, that was the last chief in Chemainus before the settlers came here. And the large face on the right is actually a woman's face. But I can't find information about her, so I figured she told men what to do. Because it's my tour, and that's what I said. Katie's looking at me. Sadie, sorry, got my horses mixed up. In front of us is Julia Askew. She is the first European child born in town. Her family owned our second sawmill of Chemainus. Her father, T.G. Askew, died of tuberculosis in the mid-1800s. When he died, her mother, Isabella Askew, actually ran our sawmill for almost I think it was almost 2 years, which was unheard of for a woman back then to run a sawmill. It was amazing. And she had 6 children too. And here on the right, so senior Chemainus in 1895. There you go. We don't look that different, right? Now these murals on the right here, these were just put up last summer, and they're more Emily Carr works of art. So now we're up to 5 Emily Carr works of art. They aren't painted by Emily Carr, obviously, because Emily died in, I believe, oh, when did she die? 1920s, I believe. There is an Emily Carr museum down in Victoria. You can check out the data. Now, these 3 murals, the small inset of the murals are copies of Emily Carr's work of art. The backdrop were created by the artists, and these murals are unique because we actually frame them and put them onto the wall. We find that it's getting quite pricey to having to repaint walls every time there's damage or every time it fades away. So this is a much better way. We can take things off the wall, fix it up, put it back on the wall. The first one was painted by Paul Marcano in Victoria, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but go to muraltown.com. Anybody can go to muraltown.com, see all the murals on there, and in this mural there is a face hidden in the trees of the first mural, in the sky. The next mural, last summer when they unveiled the murals, they had a canvas over top. And this next mural, they had one of the Mural Society members plus a child from the community to unveil each mural. And this one's kind of special because my son Doug unveiled this mural. And it's the canoe, and it's called Sacred Cedar. And the last part is the raven. The raven in the native culture was said to take the sun and bring it closer to earth to bring light to mankind. And in front of us is a Chinese bull gang in 1863. They had to use 22 men to load the lumber onto carts, and that's just one piece of lumber they're moving in the mural. So when somebody said they've had a rough day at work, I'm going to show them this mural. Back over your left shoulder. Sorry, there's the liquor stores there too, but the mural is the tugboat, the HMS, or the tugboat, the Chemainus. It was built out in Chemainus Harbor in 1902. Sorry, it ran aground in 1949. Got my dates mixed up. In the corner on the right, there's statues of 3 generations. There's the grandmother, the mother, and the daughter. The base of these statues were actually made out of paper mache. They were covered over with a fiberglass resin finish, and they've been there since 1992. Like since I was born. No, maybe since Kaylee was born. I don't know. Anyways, so that's pretty much our town. Here we are at the final stop sign. Don't forget our last stop sign. A couple of the horses like to kind of walk through this stop sign because we're going to the parking spot. Okay, off we go.
What's the largest mural?
The largest mural I would say is the Native Heritage mural. It's gigantic. If you stand at the base of the Native Heritage mural and you look at the 3 faces, I can't even reach the chin of the bottom face in the center. So it's almost 7 foot. So here we are, parallel parking. Check out my park job. Make sure I park good. Okay, right there is good. Park it. There we go. So Kalia, Barney, Sadie, and I would like to thank you for coming on the mural tour. I hope you enjoyed it and have a safe trip back home.